All right, bang. Today is Wednesday. It's December 6th. Welcome to the Dog Walk presented by Barstool Sports. Free Swim Wednesday. Everybody's here. Everybody's feeling good, I think. We're just shitting on Chief because he's a mush.
I'm not.
Yeah, you are. You resigned to the fact that that's true.
No, when?
I think stats would show you're a mush.
Yeah.
I just, when I'm hot, I don't go running bragging about it. You guys should have seen my soccer bets for the beginning of this year. I was like the hottest I've ever been in anything.
Okay, so are you saying that you're not a gambling mush, but you are like a regular sports mush, which you understand? And you agree
Yeah,
with
I've had a few ill-timed tweets in my day.
Yeah.
What'd you predict the Bears? How many wins would the Bears have?
You know, I'd rather be optimistic. Now, I did not bet
Fair.
the total.
I think if you ever give out your picks on a broadcast, they are losing. I think that's in terms of mush.
All right,
Maybe
so
your own soccer bets that we don't know about. Sure, I bet you won them.
Yeah, that's a good thing to say.
What?
Like anything you broadcast, like we got to pull the footage of what you and Darling's show was.
Well,
you
you
guys
fucking
used to do
sank that thing.
Well, I mean, I bet you he was better than you.
No, he wasn't.
He might have been because he was
But
doing
like-
live bets of
but
perfect
like-
scores in hockey games.
Yeah.
That'll get you some money back.
Like he had a method, but he never did the method on that show, which drove me fucking crazy.
Right.
But his method was, I'm just gonna spray a machine gun at all these different exact scores and hope it hits. Like he'd be like, oh, the Red Wings against the Blue Jackets. I'm gonna put 6 different bets on 6 different outcomes, and then if they hit, then it's like you. He's like
Right.
barely in the plus. Like it's not like
he's covering every number on the roulette wheel.
basically,
That's what you're saying?
yeah.
4 to 2, 3 to 4.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's just all over, and then
Okay,
everyone's
fair enough.
I mean,
Yeah.
the way I would ever get rich one day is predicting the perfect score of an NBA game. You put $5 on there, you're winning like 1,800,
Yeah.
no matter the score,
Yeah. No, that's a nice way to make some money.
But
and lose some money.
Yeah.
it's losing money.
Yeah.
'Cause you might as well have a scratch ticket. Like there's no difference.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you got to be Nostradamus.
It's a little easier with hockey, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Here's one way not to lose your money, and that's to go to MUGSY.com and
What are they offering?
spend it on some jeans, chinos, shorts, and joggers. Most comfortable ever, I'll tell you.
The GOAT,
Yeah,
the best.
They really
Yeah.
are. They're like, man, you look so comfortable. You look like you're in joggers, sweatpants. That's when I'm wearing the chinos,
Yeah.
and it's true. I feel great in them.
It's the only pair of jeans I've successfully taken a nap in. That's how comfortable they are. So
That's a good
they're
slogan.
nap quality comfort while you can wear them out and look great.
They have those jeans now that have the flannel lining too.
Mm-hmm.
So they keep you extra warm.
I think they named those after Danny Lance.
I was going to say, our guy Lance doesn't have to double up anymore because the heat in his car doesn't work. You just buy a pair of those Mugsy flannel linen.
Yeah, they're honestly the best guys. You should hop in on it now because we got a promo code here for you. Excuse me. Head to MUGSY.com, get 10% off now using code Chicago. That's 10% off some of the most premium jeans, chinos, swimwear, and shorts on the internet. MUGSY also offers free shipping and returns, so there's absolutely no risk giving them a try. If you're in Chicago, Boston, D.C., or Austin, Texas, make sure to head downtown and check out their storefront as well. Easy vibes every time. Enjoy a beer while you shop.
That's nice too.
Yeah, it's great.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're just talking parlay. Has parlay culture kind of ruined society?
What's parlay culture? Everyone's
Like-
trying to get rich quick.
Yeah, well. Here's the thing. It used to be like no one wants to hear about your fantasy team. Now it's like no one wants to hear about your fucking.
Oh,
team.
that's but that's I would agree with that.
Yeah.
Like I enjoyed. Danny had a winner last night, the Monday Night Football game. I liked hearing that, but it always does give me a little bit of like FOMO too. Like I'm not like I'm happy for him, but not like.
Here's my
I
thing.
think you talk about it after. I think that makes all the difference.
I think this. I don't want to hear about your parlay until you need one leg left.
yeah, fair.
Then I'll hear about it. Then I'll be like, let's go. Let's hit this shit.
Yeah, don't tell me about the new house until construction's at least up and going.
Yes, like at least get a couple in the club. Like I had a nice one on Sunday, and I had 2 overs in the clubhouse. I just needed fucking Russell Wilson to score there at the end, and it would have been nice. But,
Yeah.
It's the same as like trying to tell someone your dreams. Like, oh well, then I did this, and then I need him to score. I need him to score. I need him to get over receptions. It's like, well, this sounds like a fantasy.
Your fucking vision board,
right? Let's
Yes.
talk about it it come to life
It's
a
the
little
secret.
Yeah, we don't need that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just manifest those wins.
Yeah. It is amazing how gambling or how much gambling talk has like changed like sports talk. You
It's
know?
everywhere now.
Yeah.
It used to be like you'd get Lee Corso giving you a little wink and a nod closer than the experts think. And that was always about like, they're going to lose but cover. And now like it's just like openly every discussion is about that.
Yeah,
Yep.
like my dad will text me his plays.
Right.
That's not happening like 10 years
Yeah,
ago.
same. It's like my dad. I always love to bet the tight end. Like the tight end to score. Like that's what I do not a lot of money,
Yeah.
just a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, if Cole Kmet scores, I'm happy. It's
great.
You know? It's like,
Yeah.
yeah. That's just the way it's changed society. So,
I have a question.
yeah.
What would you constitute as like the perfect background TV show? Not necessarily, you don't have to give me the name of a show, but is it something that's like not exciting, something you've already seen multiple times?
I have an answer that I know you guys are going to make fun of me for.
Yeah.
But it's like if I'm working from home and let's just say it's at night, House Hunters on HGTV.
Okay.
So you can kind of hear them talking about it, but you're only going to look up to be like, oh, if they say something like, oh, this kitchen sucks, or or like, we went with this house. So it's like you're kind of listening, you can kind of look, but it's like you don't have to be focused on the details necessarily. And then you just have to look up at the end, be like, I like house number 2. Let's see which one they pick, and then you just move on. So it like has your interest like enough, but not so much where it's going to pull you away from your whatever your other task is necessarily.
Fair. So off that, would you say Shark Tank is a good background TV show?
I think that fits the.
See, I disagree. I'm like locked into Shark Tank.
Exactly.
Like I want to know.
I feel like there's one deal per show that you're locked in on. The show is an hour long.
I don't know if that's necessarily true.
They usually do one big one or one interesting one per show, and the other ones are like, we're gonna pass on your fucking.
But you still
necklace
want to see.
and
though.
like you're still stopping everything you're doing and looking up multiple times.
100%.
With each like presenter. Because I had it on last night. Someone was I was with was like, oh, like this perfect background. I was like, I wouldn't say perfect.
No,
by
not
any
at
means.
all.
I'm actually out on Shark Tank in general. I think.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Why?
Why? I think it's a
just,
perfect
like,
show.
Fucking sad Cuban's leaving.
I am a little bit sad. He was one of the guys that made that. Who was like him and Mr. Wonderful for me.
I think they've all done a great job carving out their niche. I'll be honest.
yeah.
I think like Cuban is obviously the star, but I do think that they've all done a great job.
I disagree.
That show had a had like a Ryan Seacrest element to it. Season 1 was not with Cuban; it was with some other guy, and Cuban came in to replace him, and then that's when the show took off.
Really?
Yeah.
You think Cuban's a goat? Give me Mr. Wonderful.
I like Mr. Wonderful the best as well.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah.
You're probably I rescind that.
Yeah.
Mr. Wonderful is the most personable and probably brings the most to the table, but Cuban was always your
And he's just
Yes.
like, I don't want any equity; just pay me a royalty forever.
Yeah.
Like no one like structures the deals that way that he does.
I think a lot of people came for Cuban and stayed for Mr.
Yeah,
Wonderful.
I think that's a good way.
good way to put it. Yeah,
I like
great
that.
way to put it.
But no, it's just like I used to watch the reruns. I used to watch, I feel like I very rarely caught the show live, but I would always be. It would be like the perfect like nothing's on. I'll throw I'll be scrolling through and Shark Tank's on. I'm like I'll watch a little bit of Shark Tank. I just skip right over. It's on like every channel now. It's almost like Seinfeld or
Yeah.
Because it's probably a ratings fucking hit. It's like ridiculousness.
Yeah.
I'll always turn it on.
That used to be like every afternoon CNBC. So it was like that's the business channel in the morning. They do like Squawk of the Street. They do whatever the Wall Street stuff. Like once Jim Cramer calls it a night at 4:00 or whatever, it was Shark Tank until 10.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, the conversation completely changes if it's reruns though. Like if you already seen it, you're not looking up as much
or
for any show that goes.
Same thing like, oh, this product came out in 2016. If it's not a part of my everyday life, then it's probably a failure.
Mhm.
You know, where,
It's such a perfect show though.
Yeah.
'Cause then you'll always Googling. You'll look it up. And
yeah.
then,
I mean, Scrub Daddy, huge.
yeah.
Scrub Daddy. They've had a few like monster hits come out of there.
Oh, dude
Your
wipes.
Yeah, dude. Right?
Eddie's favorite thing in the world to watch:
What?
What's that?
ring cams.
Oh
we
yeah.
all passed on it.
Yeah, I know.
Passed on it.
I
He
know.
was I think that's the most successful one that was passed on. He came back as a guest shark and everything.
Yeah. Fucking crazy.
Yeah,
But no, so I disagree. It's definitely not mindless. Whoever said that to you, I will stick through commercials on the cliffhanger every time.
Yeah.
I will delay bed. I will delay everything to
see
watch,
if they get that.
to see if they get the deal. Yes.
Oh, they're giving up 40%.
Yeah.
What?
What's turning it for me? I don't know. It might be a hot take, but I think a lot of regular season like basketball, like just sports.
Is background noise?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, big
No.
time.
Yes, because if you get a good announcer and they go nuts, then you know when to look up. You know, you hear the peak in volume,
Yeah.
and you're like, "Oh fuck! Oh damn, that was sick." What Zion did.
Unless
So,
it's
and I would say I think certain sports are better for that than others. Where I feel like hockey, the goals sometimes just come out of nowhere. Where like where soccer there's like a build up, like some like a little bit more anticipation in the announcer's voice typically. Basketball is just like, to me it's like nothing really happens. It's like there's something happening in every possession, but nothing I really care about.
Yeah, but if fucking Draymond Green puts Rudy Gobert in a chokehold,
yeah, we'll
like,
see that.
Perfect to like pop your head up and like, oh my god.
There's some guys like we've talked about this. Adam Amin, a free throw's made.
Too
It
much.
acts like it's a 3-point game winner.
Yes, exactly.
So why am I looking up for no reason?
Which is why announcers are important. I used to always be like, it's a tough job. Like I give them the benefit of the doubt.
I've gotten more surly on it lately too.
Have you?
Yeah, because I feel like our city has gone through, like, they've turned over a lot in the last 10 years or so.
Yeah, there has been a lot of turnover.
And the guys that we had were some of the absolute very best across like all the sports, and their replacements are just not as good, and it's impacting how much I enjoy the game.
Yeah, I think that's a good point.
Yeah, whether it's a background show or not.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
I think so. But I like the Hawks now, great background TV.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I hear fucking Bedsy did something sick.
Head up.
You head up, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Or even just like you hear him call his name, like I'll watch the shift.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, to see if maybe he does something.
Exactly. Yeah. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Hey, let's take a quick break here because I want to talk about CHICAGOLAND Chevy dealers. CHICAGOLAND, your local Chevy dealers want you to know that the time of year to buy a new Chevy is now. Whether you're looking for a car for you or the whole family, Chevy has a great selection of SUVs of all sizes with sleek and comfortable interiors and top-tier technology and safety features. Isn't that right, Danny?
It's exactly what you need for the holidays. Put a bow on that brand new Chevy for the missus or the mister, and you will be good for the next couple of Christmases.
Such a baller gift.
Oh, yeah.
It's such a baller gift.
Any gift that has to be placed outside.
Yes.
Not under the tree is baller enough. Go get a Chevy.
It is nice. There is something about that big bow. Just pulling out, seeing the big bow, or like hiding the pair of keys, or it's a nice thing to do.
How long are you leaving the bow on?
You got to get the IG pick.
Yeah.
That's a lock. You got to get all that.
Maybe drive it to go get your oil changed and then take it off there.
Yeah, exactly. Let them know, hey, it's a new one. Someone bought me this.
Yeah, we get it.
Yeah. So check out the latest offers on the Chevy Equinox, Blazer, and Trax, and find your local dealer at ChevyDriveChicago.com. And make that gift come true. Get that nice bow for your significant other, your friend, your family, whatever. Check it out. ChevyDriveChicago.com, Equinox, Blazer, Trax, and, Silverado. We know it all. You guys know what's going on. The Traverse. It's all good stuff over there at Chevy, so make sure you're checking them out. Speaking of which, too, I've been wanting to get this off my chest, too. I've been meaning to do like a video or something about it. Have you seen that commercial of that? It's a prescription drug, which, like, it's called Entyvio.
Sounds familiar.
But all those kind of sound familiar.
Yeah, so there's this Entyvio commercial. If people, bring this up. It's with an E, Harry. It has some trucker, and he straps a toilet to his that one right there. It is the most preposterous commercial ever. This fucking guy signed up for this.
He's got ulcerative colitis. What has he got?
He's got.
Is this like your Uber shits?
No. Well, no, it's not. It's like the opposite. Yeah, here it is.
He does have ulcerative colitis.
This is preposterous.
It's like a Super Bowl commercial.
Like that guy's batting down a toilet to a flatbed.
All right, so I don't even fucking get it. Okay, so either the medicine works and you don't need that toilet, so you leave it right there, or I don't. Did you see the scene before? It was like in the cab of his truck, he had a toilet.
Yes, for people that aren't watching, for people that are just listening, it's a truck driver who's battling ulterior colitis,
Crohn's and ulcerative colitis.
Yeah, ulcerative. Sorry.
Ulcerative.
Not ulterior.
Not your normal colitis, an ulterior colitis.
So the guy's shitting his brains out.
Yeah.
And this guy, he's a trucker, and he puts a toilet on a flatbed, and he battens it down. He battens down.
Doesn't need it anymore.
No,
but it makes no sense.
Well, he started off with the toilet as the driver's seat. I thought we were going to get back to that at some point.
Was that the driver's seat, or is that just in the cab?
Or is that in the cab? Whatever. Regardless, you see that the first scene, you expect to get back to it. It's like Bill Burr had a bit about it in one of his specials where there's a commercial for batteries, and how they show it is this mom has this mysterious device that she clicks, and it somehow finds her son. But again, it's just for batteries. And he's like, fuck the batteries. What the hell did you have that just made you found your son like that?
Yeah. That
This is one of those things where it's like, I'm like, people aren't that smart. Because I'm sure, like that's a pharmaceutical drug company. I don't know which one. They got a gazillions of dollars to make ads. They probably outsource it to hire some firm, some marketing firm who design, advertising agency, pays them a shit ton of money. They circle up, they come back, and we're like, hey, this is our idea for an ad. It's a toilet in a truck driver's cab, and then he doesn't need it anymore because of Antivio, and he puts it on the back of the truck and straps it down. And everyone else in that boardroom is like, yeah, great ad. Let's run it. Let's spend a gazillion dollars to put it on Shark Tank commercials. That makes no sense to me.
I thought that was going to be a commercial for a toilet in a car.
Yeah. And like no one raises their hand and be like, I don't think this is it.
Yeah, like that. He should be unloading it and throwing it off like that cliff.
Right. Yeah.
He doesn't
get rid of the toilet. You don't need it anymore.
You don't need it anymore.
Yeah.
In your car.
Also,
but I think it was the toilet goes from the bed or from the cabin to the back flatbed. I think that's
it's not quite ready to get rid of it. Yeah.
Exactly.
You're gonna take a shit and that's gonna go straight to the bottom.
Also, the most. This is an offshoot, but the most addictive form of video, I think, for men, is guys throwing objects off of high platform surfaces. It's on TikTok and it pulls up. Like, I would love that. Seeing that toilet where you're like, you should have just thrown it off a cliff. I'm like, fuck yeah, give me the video of him throwing the toilet off. I would have stayed to the end.
Yeah,
I would have watched that entire ad if I knew he was throwing a toilet off a cliff.
You're right. I had this kid in 8th grade and he was telling everyone that he was throwing his computer off his garage. And like this was like a big
was
thing.
that right before Y2K?
No, not even. This is
we had survived that. Yeah, so like
'04.
desktops are out. Everyone's got a laptop. Let's chuck this thing off a high platform.
No, it was like, and I think this is another thing that we don't acknowledge as being an awesome thing about today's day and age.
Mm-hmm.
Is remember how bad some of those computers could get with viruses, and like you just couldn't get anything done.
I had to throw away. I had a Sony Vaio It was a laptop. My freshman year of college, I just had to throw it away.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just you; it was your whole family wasn't getting shit done. If you went to the
that
wrong
was a different one.
website.
That was a different one.
Yes, but you know what I mean. Like you try to X something out, and you're fire clicking.
It was like
machine gun clicking.
Million pop-ups to the one thing you wanted.
Yes.
Yeah.
Remember how bad some of those viruses would get?
That was a fucking nightmare situation,
yes,
too.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be like you need a new engine for the car. Like
yeah.
This computer is not working anymore.
Yeah, so that's what was going on.
Yeah.
It wasn't a Y2K thing. It was a.
This computer's fucking fried.
Yeah, this computer like
it's terminally ill.
It caused me so much emotional damage that like I'm getting a new one and I'm like not giving this a solid burial. This thing's like going straight to hell.
Maybe we should do this. We'll go up to the roof and we'll just throw different shit off the top.
But here's the thing: it was kind of a bust.
What?
He threw the tower off.
Yeah.
And it's just like nothing.
How high was it?
It was a garage height.
So 10 feet.
Yeah, if that.
Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. We got at least 20. We could throw things off.
Yeah.
There.
No, sure. Like that's true.
It goes viral. All those videos, we'll put it on Barstool Chicago. I guarantee 100,000 views if we throw it. Yeah. There's this one where all these guys do. They have it's like a junkyard, but they have like a trampoline, an old car, and like a few other things, and they just throw shit off of like this. It looks like a reservoir, like big bridge, and they just throw it off, and it's like if you hit the trampoline with a bowling ball or a watermelon, it's worth like X amount of points, and then if you hit the edge, the trampoline just fucking explodes, and it's awesome. Like it's awesome every single time. It's like the perfect 30-second video.
Yeah.
Yeah, adding the trampoline, I can get into that. Dropping something onto a trampoline and watching it get air and break.
Oh, dude, it's so awesome.
It's like dude's rock.
Yeah. Like chicks just wouldn't get that.
I mean, there's a reason why that Will It Blend was so popular.
I don't think I know about Will
Remember
It Blend.
that?
Just throwing random things in a blender. Will It Blend.
That's like YouTube 1.0. I think.
I don't remember Will It Blend.
Yeah, it's just this guy. Yeah, this guy just had a blender and he would throw everything into it. Will it
And
blend?
this guy looks like a fucking scientist too.
Yeah, I'm sure he's not.
Imagine how much. I mean, not that he's not wildly popular, but Bill Nye was ahead of his time. Just like a cool science guy on the internet.
Yeah, but this guy sucks.
This guy.
He's buddies with the Antivio guy. He's just got a coat on. There's no way he's a scientist.
Yeah, but guy gets views.
Yeah.
What's
19 million. Will it blend?
I'd like to see if an iPad would blend.
13 years ago he did that.
19 million views.
See, like this guy 16 years ago.
Is that a Vitamix? Because that's the Rolls Royce of blenders.
He wasn't even utilizing titles and thumbnails. Every title is will it blend.
Will it blend?
Hyphen iPhone.
Glow sticks? Fuck it. Like I feel like we probably can't play these, right?
Look at it. He doesn't even have 1 million subscribers, and he is like. He's what's right with YouTube. He's not a fucking algorithm benefiter.
No, but
he's just like people are seeking this man out.
He knows like the human intuition of what people want. Like I would never be like something like, what kind of video do you want to watch? You want to throw you want glow sticks in a blender? I would never even think to dream of something that awesome. But now I'm glad I know that it's working. What's his most recent video, Harry? Click on latest.
3
Damn,
years.
so a guy
He's out
retired.
the game.
Will it blend guy?
He blended everything. Will it blend? The Mandalorian season 2.
The fuck does that make sense?
It's an action figure. That's awesome. I just had a dark thought.
Oh.
Do we think this guy died?
Oh.
Google him.
The last video, will it blend? Myself.
Donate his body to science. It's just him putting his leg into a blender.
Will it blend? Walt Disney.
Will it blend? Look, he's got his own
Wicca.
Wikipedia.
Oh no.
His name is Tom. Go down.
The same
Tom.
is or was?
Will
Scroll.
It blend? Yeah, keep going because they don't get to the dark stuff till the bottom of the Wikipedia.
On the right side.
Wouldn't it say his
original
birthday?
Release 2006 to 2020. It doesn't say that he's dead.
All right, good.
All right, good. He's just fucking hanging out with the Antivio guy, dude. I'm
He
telling you.
just had to retire. He ran out of things to blend.
Yeah, I guess so.
I wonder if he never mind. This is stupid.
I guess so. What's stupid?
Well, it's like, does he ever will it blend? And he puts an action figure in there. I feel like, does he oil it up? Put a little butter in there? Or is it just plastic on metal? Let's see if this shit blends.
I want to say he's just plastic on metal.
Yeah,
He's got
the purist.
He's got as much thought about how he blends it as White Sox
go back to
does
that. Go back. Oh, because it's that was an article. It was will it blend? CEO steps down
with his banana bread.
Scroll a little bit. Steps down.
Oh, he stepped down. The host stepped down.
It got too stressful.
Oh no!
I'm out of things to blend. I can't do this anymore.
But he still did episodes after this. Whatever.
Who knows?
Simpler times.
You know, kind of in the sphere, we're saying, oh, he's probably not a scientist, probably like a paid actor or something. I recently saw this girl who I know in a commercial for a dating app who is not supposed to be an actor, and she's an actress.
What do you mean she's not supposed to be an actor?
You know how it says not paid actors? These are actually successful users of the app. She's an actress.
Could she be both?
I don't think so. Like, slim odds. Because she's an active actress. Like, she's in other commercials and shit now, too.
Yeah, but I bet you if you show up for an audition, be like, I actually found my husband.
And she's single. No, actually, and she's single because I saw her on TikTok making these videos. We got them.
It's false advertising.
We all knew it, but I just needed real-life confirmation. These are paid actors and actresses. They did not find love. You will not find love.
Maybe
It's not out there.
Two birds, one stone.
That's what I was saying. But,
Yeah.
But I think like if you're her, you have to compromise a lot of your future acting career because of that. If you're posing as not a paid actor, you know, if she ever got big enough, they'd be like, hey, and they'd out that dating app commercial for using.
she
that's
topsy-turvy on him.
That's
I
like
was such a good actor that they said this and it wasn't true, and you all believed it because I was that good.
Yeah, that's true.
That's like when dating shows would recast the same person, though. Do you remember when that would happen? It was
Like on Singled Out, like old school dating shows.
no, like like old school dating shows. What was that girl? Megan Wants to Be a Millionaire. You ever seen
Megan
that?
making money.
No, it's like Megan. Well,
That's her grandmother.
Yeah,
yeah, I'm sure every Megan Wants to Be a Millionaire.
They would like recast the same contestants. You mean?
Yes, like she was on like Beauty and the Geek, and then she was on like
Beauty and the
like
Geek.
Flavor of Love as well. I forget what it was. And then she got her own dating show. Yeah, there it is. Megan Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Oh, I am starting
They
to remember
ended this show because a guy killed his girlfriend.
Yikes.
Yeah, It was really fucked up. Like it aired like 1 or 2 episodes, and then the guy.
Oh, correction. Megan wants a millionaire. She doesn't want to be one.
Yeah, Megan wants a millionaire. So yeah, so she was on.
Don't we all, Meg?
Click on her thing though. Go up, Megan Hauserman or whatever it was. See what she was in. Oh, she's from here. Go down. Yeah, Beauty and the Geek. Then she was on Rock of Love. It's
I Love
like
Money.
It's.
But these are all VH1 shows, so they probably were like, "Hey, the audience likes this girl. Let's just throw her and everything."
Yeah, but I don't think they acknowledged that she was on like the other show.
Okay.
You know,
Eddie wants this girl to stop looking for love.
Yeah, come on, Ed.
I just wish there was more transparency. That's it. You know, like it's transparency.
Yeah. And
That's
she's
all
an
I
actress,
like.
it looks like, too.
Yeah,
Sexiest woman of reality TV.
So kind of out of context here, but coming up on the mid-show today, we have Dave making banana bread.
Mm-hmm.
And one of our concerns was that the bananas, he's getting them today, so they're going to be too fresh. And
They definitely are too fresh.
Matt, who sits next to me, Henkel, just happened to have like an older banana on his desk that he was going to have for lunch today. And he just texted me saying, Dave just took the banana off my desk.
No way.
Yeah.
He didn't even say, and like he didn't even ask.
Probably not.
Barter just jacked his banana. He's like, "Oh, I'll replace it with one of the new bananas."
Yeah.
So,
No,
you
no,
upgraded. I
it's-
upgraded your banana.
It's definitely going to be like, I'll get you a banana again some other day.
Yeah.
And he just
Yeah.
never does.
Don't worry.
It's just a banana. Why are you bringing it up?
It is a bottle
But-
of water.
But still, one kind of bruised banana isn't going to be enough to
No.
alter the fate of this banana bread.
Yeah. And also, I got to bring this up too. We brought this up on a mid show like months ago. Him trying to say that he doesn't flex, he's a morning guy, is preposterous.
Oh yeah, you don't even have to defend it.
Yes.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Like you, like as a morning guy too, like you're brothers in arms with Dave.
Do
yeah.
I flex that I'm a morning guy?
No, not really.
Okay.
Not at all. I
Yeah.
would say.
Yeah.
Like you're like, but I think you're like a broken morning guy. You
I
know?
don't want to be.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
Like but I think you've gradually came back since you've got this job. I remember when we first started in 2018. You're like, yeah, I was up at 4:45, like and shit like that, like 5 a.m. But I feel like
Well, because
you've definitely, like you're in the 6s now, right? At least.
I would say on like this past Sunday, I slept until I still wake up in the 5s, but sometimes I'll just be kind of a bum, which I should really just stop, and I'll stay in bed until 6:15 or 6:30. But like sleeping, there's been one day this year where I slept past 8, and I had some help with that with substances. So like I took too much and knocked myself out, and I was like gone until like 8:45.
So what is it with you people that just love to let the world know that you guys wake up so early?
But I don't do that. You just said I don't.
Well,
I know.
Dave's reasoning for it, we called him out in the mid show. He's like, I'm not bragging about being a morning person. It's just a matter of fact. Like I wake up early. Like you could justify any brag like that. I don't have I'm not bragging. I have a 6-pack. Just a matter of fact, I have a 6-pack.
Yeah. But I do think there is an element of, you hear the stories of like Jocko and Kobe and all these people who are like getting up early and getting stuff done. Then I think there's an element of people who want to they want to have the ability to brag about getting up early, but they're not doing anything.
Right.
They're sitting there on their phone or on their computer. They're drinking their coffee from 5:30 until 9 or 10 when they go to work.
Yeah, it's like, why'd you wake up at 4 a.m.? Were you working out in the gym, getting some shit done? It's like, nah, night terrors. I just laid in bed. Just laid in bed the next 3 hours.
Yeah, exactly. So I think there is like an element of like you get associated with being like a hard worker if you just wake up early.
Yes. Correct. You do.
But there's,
If you wake up early,
you still have to do the work.
If you're waking up early
Yeah.
to watch like Saturday morning cartoons,
Yeah.
there's nothing to brag about.
But a lot
like
of
me,
morning
like
people.
I'll wake up early and I'll start watching and tweeting sports at 6 a.m. like because I like the soccer, but I'm not like, I'm just awake.
Yeah,
But it's like I'm not like working on my body or doing anything overly productive. I'm doing nothing. I'm having coffee and I'm watching TV. But like, I think there are people who like brag about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You think I'm doing it right now?
No, not at all. I honestly don't think you do.
What did you say? Didn't you say you used to wake up at 5:55 on the dot every morning? Or was it 5:55 or 6:55?
No, it was in the 5s. It was used to. It changes. There is a time where it's just like my body clock was like I had an alarm set for 5:30, so it was like I would wake up at like 5:24. Like I would wake up before the alarm. It was just like every single time, like somehow my body clock just knew like that, because I hate the sound of that alarm. So I think I would just get in the habit of waking up like just a little bit before it.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
That the body's weird like that,
Yeah.
right?
And I will say that if I set an alarm, I wake up before it almost every time. If I don't set an alarm, like if it's Sunday, like I don't need an alarm, that's when I will sleep a little bit later. It's like something like the alarm never wakes me up, but the fact that I set it will cause me to wake up before it.
I feel like you're getting bad sleep then.
Oh,
100%. Your body's preparing you.
You're like subconsciously anticipating the alarm.
I don't think I've
time.
had a good night's sleep. 2016. It's like where I, like here and there, but like consistently, like I don't.
Damn, election got you that bad, huh?
Yeah, Trump. Yeah, the state of the world. He's got to put that monster with his finger on the button. Can you believe it?
Yeah, I don't know. For him to say that he's not a morning flex guy was very shocking to me.
Or not shocking at all.
Yeah,
that's
you do
Dave.
agree though that he is a morning flex guy.
Yeah, like he likes to say that.
Yeah,
he takes
like,
pride.
He
takes
early,
pride in that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be like, hey, I'll come in. It'll be like 10:30. He's like, "You want to go get breakfast? I'm fucking starving. Been up since 5." Like you can't just be like, "I'm hungry." I've been up since 5.
Yeah,
I'm fucking starving.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and there's certain ways to say it. Like I've been up since 5, tossing and turning. Like, did you get up early at 5 to do something, or like were you just not able to go back to bed?
Now I don't know when Dave works out, but he does work out consistently.
He does.
Like
That's true.
I think that if he wanted to flex, it's like he's afraid about flexing about the workout piece. So he flexes on the morning, but if he just combined them, be like, yeah, I get up early to work out. What could we say?
My man's dying for you to ask what he did at 5 a.m. So he worked out.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
However, I have noticed that he's been getting into the gaming world again a little bit.
Oh yeah.
So
well, Rudy's here. Yeah.
Yeah, that's when he's like starts to flip, and we get to see like doe-eyed Dave.
Yeah.
He's just like
Nightcrawler Dave.
Yeah.
He has been. Yeah.
Where his TV light is really getting a workout.
Yeah.
It's just really just illuminating his whole life. So I don't know.
I love that version of White Sox, Dave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The best version.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is great. All right then. We could wrap this thing up. Oh, I did have a stemming from it was last week's draft about the worst minor injuries.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's a bad one that happened to me recently, and I don't know. This is probably just my fault for being stupid. Putting toothpaste on my toothbrush, and like the last bristle, it flicked back and it shot me right in the eye.
With a little toothpaste on there?
Toothpaste in the eye is not fun.
I don't think I've ever had that happen to me.
Yeah, no, it not that doesn't happen frequently.
Can't relate.
May have been the first time, but it was not good.
Yeah, it's a freak injury.
Yeah, I just had that mint sizzling in my eyeball.
How long did it take to get it? You have to rinse it, or it just go away?
It actually just went away after a little bit, but it was.
Anything foreign in your eye is you're stopping everything and figuring it out.
Yeah,
can't see. You lost a sense.
But I was close to digging through the trash, finding the box, and calling poison control. Like you never know.
You never know. Keep out of reach of children and your eyeballs.
You never know. Speaking of, I guess we get on a teeth thing here. I went to the dentist again. I'm actually been pretty good about getting my teeth cleaned every 6 months.
Okay.
And because ever since I probably went like 3 years ago, they're like, hey, like we need to like do a deep clean, like we need to fix some things, because I think I've said on here my old dentist retired.
Yeah.
And like I just I put it off for
that's a big relationship
for sure.
Yeah.
So I put it off for like a year, like going to get like a dental teeth clean.
I'm gonna go in January.
Yeah,
it's been a while.
So since then, the teeth clean, they scared the fuck out of me. Where they put deep shots into your gums, and it takes like 2 hours. I've been like good about it, and I've been able to like get back on track orally hygiene wise. And I went this time, and they're like, you lost about like 1 millimeter of your gum, like on.
Which I feel like is a lot for gums.
Yeah, they're like, it's not bad. They're like, you don't got to worry about it until you get like. They're like, they wouldn't even fix that if like whatever. They're like, you don't like.
But how many millimeters do you have to get?
You have like 13 millimeters.
Wow, fuck.
And then like it really starts.
The metric system.
Yeah, so like once you start to lose 3 or 4, they said, then it's like problematic, and you probably need what I guess they do is they take the gum off the roof of your mouth and then they like artificially place it.
I had a family member that had that, but I was like a teenager.
Oh, really?
Like it was eroding, or they just weren't born with enough, and they had to like take it from the roof of the mouth and like pack it in the front for the
And I heard
teeth.
it's not fun.
I
heard it sucks.
Yeah,
It doesn't sound fun.
Yeah, I heard it sucks.
Anything with your mouth is
Not good.
yeah.
So I was like, that's weird.
Even just like getting hit in the mouth.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I was like, you know what? I've been like good about this. You
Yeah.
know, whatever. And they're like, well, let's see. And then the dentist, and they're like, yeah, you have like a lot of weird like
It's all your cigars.
friction on like the top of your. I'm brushing too hard, I guess.
Oh.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Oh, that's definitely a thing.
Yeah.
I had to switch to the Sonicaires
Yeah.
because if I just had like a regular old toothbrush, I was bleeding every time. Like
Really?
bleeding because I would just brush too hard, and like it'd be, when you have like your girlfriend has her toothbrush there too, and you buy them at the same time, and yours is completely like obliterated just from brushing, and hers is like looks basically new. Like, I brush different and built different, brush different.
But I thought that's the goal is you get that brush in there and you find that fucking dog. You know, like,
gently. They say if you brush up and down as opposed to circular, that brings down it shifts your gums too. It's bad for you.
Oh, I thought you were supposed to do up and down.
No, it's supposed to be circular.
Circular, nice and gentle. You got to do an upwards trajectory so you get the gums.
Yeah.
But don't like go hard on. I was like, fuck.
So now that I have the Sonicare, I just kind of lightly, I let the toothbrush do the work. Like,
I guess I need to buy one of those.
Yeah, you should. They're nice, and they also like. It feels like it takes forever, but it will give you like a little vibration after like 30 seconds or something. So it's like, all right, you've been brushing this area for 30 seconds. Good. Switch to the other side.
Dude, see, I was always under the impression like those weren't like getting in there enough.
Right? Yeah.
No, they
claim they are.
They definitely are.
Fuck.
Yeah, because think about when you're like, if you have a rag trying to scrub a dirty table, you got to apply some pressure. Same with the plaque on your teeth.
Yes.
But these are doing it just at a micro level.
So I'm trying to do a good job, and I'm just fucking things up.
Sound blasted.
Yeah. That's not good.
All right.
Speaking of brushing teeth.
It's not fair.
A move I've never seen before. So Wake Up Mincy came back yesterday, and there was a segment when he's brushing his teeth, and Big Cat takes his same toothbrush to brush. Mincy was going side to side, but never how you've seen before. He had it on one side of the molar, going like this, shifting over to the other side of his mouth. So like over the tongue through the other molar, he was just going back and forth like this.
Oh, he wasn't like.
He was like.
He wasn't turning the wrist.
No, it was going over the tongue.
Please tell me that was just so he could talk more easily.
He wasn't really even talking. He was just going.
That's just how he brushes his teeth.
I gotta watch.
Maybe,
but I just found out that I'm
nerves.
brushing wrong, so I'm not one to talk.
But I don't think anyone has ever brushed like that. Like you have the toothbrush going from one side of the mouth to the next, over the tongue and everything.
How many people do you think you've seen brush their
crazy.
teeth in your life?
That's a good question.
Probably less than 20.
Well, what really brings the numbers up if you're like at an overnight camp, you got 10 guys in the same room
But are
at
you
the same
watching
time.
Huh? You watching those people?
Well, if they're next to you, and like I'm picturing one of those
maybe
long mirrors in a public restroom.
Yeah, it's just everyone just like wiping shit out of their eyes.
Yeah.
Don't say it.
You see the guys who are like, whoa, like, you use lotion every morning?
Yeah, exactly. How'd you sleep? You know? Yeah, pretty good.
You got an extra Q-tip?
Yeah. But no, it was... that was upsetting to find out that I was just fucking taking an axe to these things.
You're going too hard, man.
Yeah.
It makes sense why all our toothbrushes just look like they got electrocuted.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I always get a kick out of seeing people's toothbrushes that look like a troll's hair. You know?
That's what mine end up like. Yeah.
Yeah. Angelica from the Pickles doll's hair.
It's just always so fucked up. It's always so fucked up. So I don't know. All right. What did you say?
Electric toothbrushes. They're like retro again. At first, I feel like they came back. Did you say you used one?
But I thought they didn't go anywhere.
I feel like at one point it was like you're trying too hard with an electric toothbrush, just brush it yourself. And now it's like, whoa, you don't have an electric toothbrush. It's actually a lot better. And decreases gum removal.
Yeah. Is it necessary? I don't know.
I don't think all electrics are built the same. I think the Sonicaires are
That's the goat.
That's what the dentist says.
Well, I don't know. I'll have to see. So for myself,
Yeah.
I'm not bowing down to Sonicare that easy.
I highly recommend.
I'm going to the dentist this week. I'll have to report back. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me know.
Mm-hmm. No.
What?
Nothing.
What are we gonna say?
Do you have the little retainer behind your?
I do.
Yeah. Same. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking sucks.
I do, but it does, but I like it in some regards.
Next time I go, I'm gonna ask about getting taken out.
I'm gonna ask
It's
about
been
that
like
too.
25.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like 25 years.
Yeah, but is it worth it if it shifts?
I don't know, but like, are they gonna shift?
It's not going to be like noticeable enough, the shift, but it's enough to where a dentist is like, oh, these are shifting.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't really care anymore. As long as I'm not looking like Nanny McPhee, we're fine.
Or Nanny McPhee's got a bad bottom?
Oh, bad teeth. She got one tooth in front. That's about it.
I don't know, Nanny McPhee.
I don't even know what that is.
Uncultured. Please Google image Nanny McPhee right now. It's jarring.
No, don't do this.
What is that?
It was an old movie.
Oh, she's got one tooth.
Yeah.
I've never seen this.
Oh, dude, get that
This is
out of
gross.
here. Shut it.
You guys don't know about Nanny McPhee?
I don't know about
She got the
Nanny
unibrow.
McPhee.
She got that witch's nose.
Oh, shut it down, Harry.
No,
What the
she's not.
fuck?
See, this is what the people don't get. They judge Nanny McPhee by her cover. She's a warm-hearted person.
I'm sure she's like
Who forgot to go to the
homeless
dentist for a
lady
couple
in Home Alone
centuries.
too.
Yeah, right.
Oh my god. I mean, maybe she is nice. I feel bad if that's the case. It's a fictional character, so whatever.
Based on
But-
true events.
Yeah. All right. We'll shut it down on that. Thanks everybody for listening.
All right.
See you guys tomorrow.